Most teen relationships don't end because of cheating or because you just grew apart. The truth is, they often end because of one silent killer that creeps in slowly: broken communication. It's the misunderstandings, the silences, and the things left unsaid that do the most damage. In the next 10 minutes, I'm going to show you not only how to spot these breakdowns, but how to handle them with confidence. I'll even give you a simple, powerful script you can use in your very next tough conversation. First, let's talk about the red flags. These are the small, everyday habits you might be normalizing, but they're actually signs that your communication is in trouble. Things like being left on read for hours, getting those dry one-word replies like "K" or "fine" when you know it's not, or getting stuck in those endless arguments over text that go nowhere until 2 a.m. Maybe it's stonewalling, when they just shut down and refuse to talk at all. Or the screenshot drama, where private fights become public gossip with friends. These aren't just quirks, they're cracks in the foundation. If you don't fix this, even a good relationship starts to feel toxic, lonely, and confusing. It creates a cycle of anxiety where you're constantly guessing what they're thinking. Over time, this constant stress erodes trust completely, leaving you feeling insecure and disconnected. But you can break that cycle. Stick with me and I'll walk you through exactly what to do, step by step. We start by defining the problem. Why does communication break down in the first place? For one, most of us haven't been taught how to talk about our feelings, only how to text fast. And because text messages lack tone and body language, most fights start from assumptions, not facts. When that happens, you'll see the same defensive patterns playing out again and again. Things like ghosting or disappearing when things get intense, using sarcasm and jokes that actually hurt, or replying with dismissive attitude. Whatever, you do you. And the classic, bringing up old fights every time a new one starts, so nothing ever gets resolved. Underneath all this behavior, there's a real, unspoken emotional story. A fear starts to grow inside you. You start to feel, if I say how I really feel, they'll leave me. Or you think, they never get me anyway, so why even bother talking? Then comes the toxic fallout: resentment, jealousy, and constant overthinking. This can push you into controlling behaviors, like checking their phone or stalking their socials, searching for certainty. Slowly but surely, the trust and attraction that brought you together begin to fade. But it doesn't have to end this way. There is a better way forward. Healthy communication isn't about being perfect. It's about feeling safe enough to tell your truth without destroying the relationship in the process. Healthy communication lowers drama, builds trust, and turns fights into closeness. Here's the framework you'll remember when things are falling apart. C.A.L.M. Call a timeout. Actively listen. Lead with I statements. Make a plan. Let's break it down. When emotions are high, logic is low. Fixing things while you're both triggered almost never works. Pause the argument and choose a time to talk properly. Try this. This matters to me. Can we talk later today when we're calmer? Or, I don't want to fight over text. Can we talk in person or on a call? Timeouts protect the relationship, not your ego. Most of us listen to reply, not to understand. Actively listen without interrupting. Keep attention on them. Then repeat back what you heard.
You never reply when I need you.
So you feel ignored when I don't reply for hours, especially when something's wrong, right?
Listening doesn't mean you agree. It means you care enough to understand. Notice the difference between reacting and reflecting. Small changes in body language matter. Ask, what are they really trying to feel safe about? Okay, now we speak our truth without blame. The words you choose change the outcome. Let me show you exactly how. Breathe. You're not trying to win, you're trying to connect. Next, lead with I statements and make a plan together. When you lead with blame, you trigger an instant defense. But when you lead with your own feelings, using I statements, you lower their shield and invite them to actually listen. It's a simple switch, but it changes the entire dynamic of the conversation from a battle to a collaboration. The formula is your foundation. Use. I feel emotion when situation, because reason. I need, clear need. Let's see it in action.
I feel unimportant when my messages go unanswered all day because I start overthinking. I need a quick, busy, talk later, so I know we're okay.
Notice, there's no blame, just crystal clear feelings and a specific actionable request. That's the goal.
I feel suffocated when I'm questioned about every friend I hang out with because it feels like you don't trust me. I need a bit more space and trust.
I feel hurt when you post pictures of me without asking, because it feels like my privacy isn't respected. I need you to check with me before you post anything of us.
I feel anxious when you constantly ask where I am because it makes me feel like I'm being tracked instead of trusted. I need us to agree on one check-in so I can have some independence.
To make this work, you have to avoid trigger phrases like, you always, you never. Those words are conversation enders. They nuke psychological safety and guarantee you won't be heard. Instead, lead with how their actions impact you and what you need to feel better. Your delivery matters just as much as your words. Slow down, keep your tone low and steady. A calm voice is contagious. Relax your body, uncross your arms, soften your jaw. Your nervous system sets the emotional temperature of the room. Put your phone away. Remove distractions so they know you're present and that this conversation is your priority. Now you're ready to plan change together. Talking is step 1. Changing what you both do next is step 2. This is where you build new agreements. Ask, what can we both do differently? Focus on small, realistic changes that you can both commit to. For example, if one of us is upset, we'll say, I need 20 minutes to cool down, instead of disappearing or stonewalling. We won't argue over text about serious topics. We'll agree to talk on the phone or in person. We won't bring old fights into new arguments. The past is for learning, not for ammunition. This whole process is called repair. Repair is the single most important skill for a healthy relationship. Strong couples aren't the ones who never fight. They're the ones who know how to repair after fights. To help you start, here are the 3 sentences I promised. This is a powerful repair script. 1. This matters to me, and I don't want us to keep talking to each other like this. 2. I feel sad when we fight because we judge each other without talking. I need a chance to clear things up. 3. Can we calm down, listen to each other properly, and figure out a plan that works for both of us? Pause now. Take these scripts and make them your own. Write your version in the comments. I'll reply to each one of you. Hit subscribe if you want more real talk about building relationships that go beyond surface-level love. Let's put it all together. We're upgrading your communication toolkit with more real-world scripts, backed by what the research says actually works, to resolve conflict and build trust. Remember, these aren't magic words to win a fight. They are tools to be understood. Here are some examples you can adapt and make your own.
I feel anxious when hours pass without a reply, because I start assuming the worst. I need a quick, busy later check-in.
I feel disrespected when private jokes get posted publicly because it spreads drama. I need us to ask before posting.
I feel crowded when I'm asked who I'm with every hour because it feels like surveillance. I need trust and a check-in window after practice.
I feel ignored when dates get canceled last minute because I plan my day around it. I need earlier heads up and one reschedule time.
Notice the powerful pattern. I feel when you, because, and I need. It's a clear, blame-free formula for being heard. But what if you get pushback? Let's handle some common counter-arguments.
This sounds fake.
Try, it may feel awkward. New skills always do. The point is clarity, not perfect lines. Let's just try to be real with each other.
They flip it on me.
Pause. I want to understand your side, but I won't accept blame shifts. Can we please stick to one issue at a time so we can actually solve it?
They won't call or meet.
Set a boundary. I don't do serious fights over text. If we can't talk calmly by tomorrow, we'll pause and revisit. This is important to me.
I get anxious mid-talk.
Name it. I'm feeling overwhelmed and need a quick reset. Let's take a 2-minute breathing break, then I promise I'll finish my point.
What if I'm wrong?
Lead with curiosity. Here's my view, but I know I don't have the full picture. What am I missing? Help me understand. But what if the problem isn't communication style? What if it's toxic? The rules are very different. Red flags include constant control, isolation from friends, humiliation, threats, stalking, or feeling afraid to say no. In healthy conflict, you use C.A.L.M. In toxic situations, you use firm boundaries. Think of it as a ladder. First, a soft ask. If that's ignored, you state a firm boundary. If that's crossed, you enforce a consequence. Your safety plan is critical. Do not escalate, limit contact, save evidence, and tell a trusted adult or counselor. If you feel unsafe, constantly ignored or insulted, end contact and ask for help. Here's a script. I'm not safe or respected in this relationship. I'm ending it. Do not contact me. I will block you if needed. Please get help. Loveisrespect.org offers confidential chat, text, and call lines. There's also the National Domestic Violence Hotline, your school counselor, and local services. Remember, reaching out is a sign of strength, and these resources are there to help you create a safety plan. If you're in immediate danger, call emergency services. Multiple researches show that digital drama and dating aggression are common. Early help and boundaries matter. Researches find that clear texting rules reduce misreads. Communication experts support I statements and active listening. Gottman shows repair attempts predict stability. In the end, use C.A.L.M. Handle pushback and choose safety over closeness when it's toxic. Now, it's your turn to practice. Let's do a quick drill. Pause the video after each prompt. First, think of a small, recent frustration. Pause, breathe, and say one I statement out loud. Go. Next, imagine someone just shared their feelings with you. How would you reflect it back in one sentence to show you heard them? Pause and say it. Finally, what is one specific behavior change you need from someone? Name it clearly and kindly. Pause and practice. The more you do this, the more natural it becomes. Drop your own scripts in the comments below. Let's build a library together.